Hello everyone, this is a very special read. It's 4:44 on the clock. I did the union read for tomorrow, and I don't usually post it till tomorrow, but it's such a special read that I had to post it now, and it happened to be 4:44, and I started the read at 2:22, and it just started pouring outside. You see look how dark it is. It's 4:44 in the afternoon, like it should be sunny and bright, and it just started pouring. At 4:44, the angelic realms are crying tears of joy. This is the union read for the twin flames. I was doing this read for tomorrow, which is July 2nd. So not only is it the day I met my twin, but also it's the 72 by 72, which is the 144. And the 88 and 144 were coming up the other day too, regarding, oh, did I not post that? I remember talking about that today. We'll have to look back at that. Never mind that. I'll let you know about what that was. But anyway, here is the union read. For 7/2/2021, the 4th dimension, 5th dimension, and 6th dimension union read, done at 2:22, where the underlying energy is the Four of Wands, the central energy is guidance, and the final energy is the indigo. And please listen to the end. It's not a long read. So we have the home, the union, and the new castle with bridge, and guidance of Buddha and Sphinx, a commitment to look up and sit cross-legged, with indigo proposal, acceptance of all that is. The incoming divine feminine here is the star seed, the Eight of Pentacles, and the reason, which is the Emperor. The stars dance of Christos Sophia, reason, rays, sun, fresh start, download to crown, or big bomb dropped about crystal lined steps, and the Emperor tossing AI, appendages, false hand, adding fuel to the fire at 2:37, which is the High Priestess and the King of Cups. New seeds planted on the way to the E Tower, the portal, the threshold, the door to the castle. At the height of stardom, 8 offices, or dancing with the stars, and old Saint Nick, or Chris, the fool free to do creative work, crystal work, cleaning out closets, burning the past, within reason, of course. Or the Emperor is done hobnobbing with the rich and famous. The 4D here is the lovers, the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords. The divine feminine lovers, and Puff the magic dragon who lived by the sea, who frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Hanali. Hone all energetic exchanges. Post cigarette of rainbow hues, the divine masculine King of Swords, stone cold, ready for karate chop or lamb chop, to sensei or sensei to teach him a lesson, or of control and sacrifice and uncomfortable chairs. A shaved head ready for baptism in Japanese or Navy, blues and whites, for the 10th degree or 9th dimension. 9/10, begin again, Gakusei, or Daniel's son, or Ray's son, or Jameson, Irish whiskey or whiskers, bridging by passing downloads from 5D divine masculine to the 4D ground zero, where eruption comes from. Atom, bombed, and E. Cigarettes. Passing on free crepes, Suzette, with 2 admiring or admirals at best, at home with E. AE equals ash and light. Ashy with light on from sun's burn. Then the 5D of transition, guidance, and the great wheel, the divine feminine, death, end, dark night or transition, over the threshold, the portal of what will be, que sera, sera. And perhaps you paid a court fee today as well. Que sera, que sera, que sera, sera. K is 1, and then the less than sign. Greater than 1, sera, sera, which is energy. Greater than 1 plus 2, 2 bees, sera, sera. 2 enemies, 2 bee stings, 2 bolt locks, or 2 policies, or 2 evenings, or to even things out. Into the light, the ash, A and E, smushed together, atom and E, combined create atomic explosion, all those electrons rustling puffs feathers as the divine masculine atom in 3 planes of existence, surrounded by the rainbow bridge, puff locking things up for the millennium. No ins or outs now, heads or tails are now moot, it's all a wash, a lockdown in 5D, surrounded by his own kundalini, K plus 2 evenings, the OK corral, where OK is 0 plus greater than 1, the trill of the V or creation and the agony of the D or the dogma of the devil and deliverance, or VD, since there is no real death, only prolonging of suffering, the divine feminine into that dark hole to see the light at the end of the tunnel, the divine masculine into that hole to create an implosion and explosion all at the same time. Bridging with guidance regarding your experience, atom and E became Adam and oh, a real live, oh boy. As Buddha governs nuptials, as Sphinx stands guard to the above. In the 60, which is at 338, the Empress and the Queen of Cups, the 60 is the shadow, the Knight of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. The divine feminine web, the grid, and the sticky situation, unable to use eyes to see. Oh, what an entanglement we weave of the Shah's dowry, of shade at the worst possible time, the divine masculine reunion at place of offering, proposal of wedding or engagement, an unnatural death and destined joy, bringing with the 9 of Wands, or bridging with the Knight of Wands fox, with a slow burn, whose royal and dark, yet golden opportunity, blind as a bat, yet seeing with their own eyes. Thine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord, not Van Ives or Van Eyes, which are empty and vacant. The divine feminine at the lover's transition to another dimension, the shadow side. The divine masculine with the King of Swords destined to come together in joy. The bridge is the wizard's escape, catching himself, losing his religion, unable to keep up, paying it forward. For the more he gives, the more he begets. Taking a risk with guide dance, with the Knight of Wands, Jesus himself, in church versus state of mind versus justice, for all in truth and balance. Taking a risk to commit to his higher self. The outgoing divine masculine with strength, the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. The breakthrough to the other side. The ringleader with the white Bengal tiger, birthing off Plymouth Rock, into the fire and out of the rock. The ringleader's Excalibur is free from the stone. At last, as Stone Cold offers the Knight of Swords a seat to propose a message to his Queen of Pentacles sweet. The King of Swords says, a man never sits before his lady, as Indigo then presents their perfect offering. And here's the cliffhanger. With the Queen of Pentacles cornered by little Jack Horner, consuming his Christ and pie, he pulled in with his car and hasn't come out so far, but we have heard report that he's so happy as a real live boy and not good. I am that I am, Sam I am, Sophia am, I am. S-I is C, double A-M, both dawning people. A union marriage, home with divine guidance, and of course Indigo child with big rock, showing how much he truly loves you. The King of Swords births the Knight of Swords bubble in front of the Queen of Pentacles, Milady, as the divine feminine has Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, and Capricorn on her side in an unnatural death of lovers. The divine masculine with Libra, Leo, and Sag, and Gemini and Virgo on his side, with the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles destined to reunion. Between them is the Taurus and the Knight of Wands, or perhaps guidance from Jesus himself. as the number that culminates the read of the day. It's 22, Fool's Journey, day 1. As we have fire on the feminine side and fire on the masculine side, Aries and Aries versus Sag and Leo, perhaps in proposal. And the horizontal pillars came up with 7, 0, and 15, and the verticals at 4, 8, 7, and 3. The 7 of the Chariot, the 0 of the Source, the 15 of the Devil, in the chariot ride of the God and the Devil. The 4 and the 8 and 73 of the Emperor's Dance, of the Chariot and the Empress. The Emperor's Dance to ride with the Empress. And the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, of walking away and within, two lovers out in the cold, together on the Fool's Journey, day 1. You made it back to go, G-O, at 4:14, which is the Emperor, and the Temperance card, the 14 of the higher love. And by the way, the day adds up on July 2nd, the Temperance card, the higher love. You made it back to go, G-O. Rev up your engines, go, Speed Racer, go. Go, G-O, is God, and the 0, the human embodiment of Him. Father and Son without the D. Who let the dogs out? Michael, Metatron, you get your asses back here right now. The game's over. You have a new mission statement. Jerry requires your presence. McGuire Air Force Base. On June 16, 21, there was a changing of the guards with Colonel Wes Adams assumed command of the Joint Base, McGuire, Dix, Lakehurst, and the 87th Air Base Wing. Opened 1941 after briefly shutting down, reopened in 1948. And now there's over 44,000 service members present. And 23 hours ago, Adams posed for PIC and provides installation support for more than 88 mission partners at the Defense Department's only tri-service joint base. And this will be posted at midnight, going from July 1st to July 2nd, 2021. And so it is. Take a deep breath, you guys. And as always, drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. And so here we are, guys. Rise and be loved. See you soon. Bye.